Just forget everything you thought you knew about salt. This mineral powerhouse is absolutely crucial for muscle growth, hydration and recovery. Today I'm breaking down which salts fuels your gains the best out of an array of popular different salts found all over the world. So in the carnivore space we're looking at Celtic Sea Salt, Himalayan Salt, Baja Gold Salt, Black Salt, and also the famous, the one and only Redmond's Real Salt, which everybody loves, which is absolutely brilliant. I can see why, but there are some very viable alternatives to that indeed. We're going to see which one reigns absolutely supreme for muscle growth, hydration and electrolyte balance. All essentials for those of us on the carnivore diet and hitting the gym hard as hell. So if you're new to the salt or a seasoned salt enthusiast game, get ready to see which one is the best for your muscle gains, performance and recovery. Stick around for the ultimate salt showdown and find out which one you should be using. So salt, what is it? Sodium, obviously. It's more than just a seasoning, and it's a tool for powering up your workouts, hydrating your muscles and keep your body in absolutely peak condition. Especially when you're on the carnivore diet, you need a bit more salt. We're eating less processed foods. The nature of our diet is that we have to have enough of each element of it. Are these essential nutrients? Yes. Can we live without them? Probably not. Do some people live without them? Not for very long. Not for very long. We do not see long-term carnivores not consuming salt. In fact, every carnivore out there that does say that they don't consume salt either has been doing it for a short period of time, or they do actually contain salt in their diet but don't talk about it and just say, oh, I'm so far adapted along the way that I don't need salt anymore. That's not the case. Everyone in the carnivore space does use salt. There are a few people that are doing it experimentally for a few months at a time. That's about it. We don't drink blood anymore, guys, so salt is imperative. Some of us do, some of us don't. I don't. So let's talk about Celtic Sea Salt first. So what is it? It's actually harvested from coastal France and it's rich in minerals like magnesium, potassium and calcium. It's an absolute hero when it comes to hydration. Great for buffering, muscle cramps. Great for a bit of, power output in the gym. We need sodium, we need potassium, we need calcium to elicit muscle growth and activation. Not only this, but the trace minerals actually found in Celtic Salt can have an alkalizing effect, so they have a subtle difference or impact you might find in terms of buffering lactic acid in the gym. So you can go through your workout, a bit more strength endurance, not the worst thing in my opinion. So to summarize this one, high minerals, great for hydration, perfect for muscle cramps. A little bit pricier, sometimes a bit damp. It's a bit like being caught in a bit of British drizzle. The weather over here is pants. Next up we've got Himalayan and pink salt. A good one? Not really, guys. It's the legislation around salt in this region is not that finely tuned. It's meant to be a DOP. I've seen Himalayan pink salt from all over the world. Mined with explosives, lots of contaminants in it, lots of toxins. It's meant to be mined from the Punjab region of Pakistan, but you're going to find it all over the shop. Now, some of the highlights are the fact that it contains around 80 trace minerals, including iron, magnesium, calcium. Great, the iron gives it that pink colour, but who says we can't look beautiful when we're eating our salt? It's absolutely imperative that we get the right amount of salt in. And now, can we do it through pink salt? Yeah, it's not my favourite. What does it have? We're talking minerals, supports muscle function, hydration. Slightly low magnesium. A lot of us on the carnivore diet do require more magnesium. Evident the fact that most people that I know following the carnivore diet, at least the first few years, are having extra magnesium through supplements. Maybe using a salt might be a better idea in my opinion, who knows. Now just to highlight a very key point here, I do actually talk very extensively about salt in my book, which is Beef Up Carnivore Bodybuilding Bible, which I'm going to chuck on the screen just here. It'll also be linked below in the YouTube channel description, so check that one out. Over 170 pages long, everything you need to learn about building your muscles and losing fat on the carnivore diet. And it's also got a whole giant segment on training, exercise technique, form, everything you need to strategize and create your perfect carnivore diet, bodybuilding, fat loss, muscle gain, workout.
Introducing Beef Up Carnivore Bodybuilding Bible. The ultimate guide for men and women to lose fat and build muscle. And the best part,
Carnivore.
It's only $12. Don't miss out on the most detailed resource available. Get a copy now at compositionconsultant.com.
Third on the list, Baja Gold Salt. I'm probably butchering that name, but still. It's actually harvested from the Sea of Cortez in Baja, California. Now this salt doesn't mess around. It's rich in magnesium, potassium and calcium. Boasts over 90 trace minerals, powerhouse for hydration, great for recovery. A bit of a hidden gem in my opinion. Imagine your muscles are a well-oiled machine and this gold salt is that premium oil you didn't know you needed. Some people do find tremendous benefit from using it. A sprinkle in your coffee, something like that if you drink coffee, can be really helpful before the workouts in the gym. That's smooth, efficient, and makes you feel like you've just upgraded to a sports car. So instead of petrol, we were running on steaks. Absolutely brilliant in my opinion. Steaks are good. To highlight some of the pros, again, high minerals, great for circulation, excellent for hydration. A little bit more difficult to find online if you're from the UK. I don't come across it very often. So you may need to order it online from another country. That's one of the main limitations that I found. Now next one, this one will surprise you guys. Absolutely surprise, surprise, surprise. Kala Namak. What the hell is Kala Namak? It's black salt. So it's actually from the volcanic region of South Asia. It's not your typical black sort of table salt. It's not typical that you'd find in your restaurant. Really, it's rich in sulfur. It does have a very sulfuric taste. It's a very distinct flavour, so some people like it, some people don't. It's a bit like Marmite. I really like it, and it's great on some eggs, honestly. You'll know about it before it hits your tongue. It does have a strong pungent smell. Again, depends on how well you tolerate the sulfuric compounds. For us carnivores, great for digestion. It seems to have some sort of traditional medicine properties. I quite like it. I don't use it every day, but I do sprinkle it on my eggs sometimes when I feel like having them. So just to summarise, great for digestion, can actually support detox as well. Not really an electrolyte powerhouse, but it is excellent for gut health. Finally, the one and only, the Miraculous. The perhaps overhyped, I don't know. But a lot of people like it, so I can't fault that. Anecdotes are worth something, guys. They're definitely worth something. Now, this Redmond's real salt is actually from the ancient seabeds found in Utah. So it's free from modern pollution and microplastics, which is a massive topic nowadays. It's like the organic, eco-friendly hipster for salts, only it's actually been backed up by some solid health benefits. Now, it's really good for hydration, recovery, again like the rest. Similar to Celtic and Baja Gold, and it's perfect for those of you who want to make sure you're using a pure, pollutant-free salt. It's got over 60 trace minerals, all working together to keep your electrolytes balanced and muscles feeling fresh. Like a cheeky pint after a leg day, but a bit better. Now, again, rich in minerals, great for recovery, clean, pollutant-free. A bit more pricey in my opinion, but hey, you know, you have to pay for qualities nowadays, guys. And with this whole global elite stuff going on, if you know what I mean, it's sometimes worth paying a bit more to get a bit better with all this crap they keep putting into our food and seasonings and things. We don't know what's in it. So I go personally for quality, especially when it comes to something like salt, which I am having every single day. And so should you. Assuming you have it in your diet anyway. So to conclude, which one should you choose? Well, it depends on your goals. For hydration and muscle cramps personally, I'd go Celtic Sea Salt or Baja Gold. If you're more focused on the digestive health, black salt could be really helpful. If you want the cleanest option, you know, you want to go salt, beef, water, lamb, lion diet sort of route, great. Redmond's real salt is the way to go. Just remember, salt isn't just for flavour. It does help us get food down, but it's an essential part of our performance, hydration and recovery. This is especially true when you're hitting heavy gym workouts, following a carnivore diet. So hopefully it gives you guys some insights into what I think about different salts. I'll link all my, usual description stuff below. Check out my ebook online, book a consult if you want to try and work out how much salt I think you should be having per day. Ultimately, you're going to be told the truth, which is, who knows, how long is a piece of string, and where are you at, where do you need to go, how big are you, what do you usually have. These are all things which come into play when it comes to selecting your salt and managing sodium intake. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Remember to hit like, comment and subscribe if you have not yet already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
Build muscle and lose fat on the carnivore diet.